Hey guys, Dave from the Wee Hours here, back with some more of RimWorld, back with some more of Dweeb and the Mechanitor here, where the desperate search for components continues because we've got none and we need a bunch. We've got several things queued up and no components anywhere at all. We've got a few that we are chipping out over here, and before I started recording, I'm just kind of doing a quick scan for some others. I didn't find those, but I did remember there was some gold ore up there, so no reason we shouldn't be getting that. But not another component in sight. We're going to have to start continuing to bisect mountains. So we're going to carve this one up, and then we'll probably go over there and do something with that, and just hope that we can come up with these at some point. Remind me, you were marble, totally not components in any way, shape, or form. Now, Baby here's having a bit of a problem with tattered apparel. What is your problem, Baby? What's going on? You've got a head wrap. You're fine. You need pants. I think you just need some pants, kid. I'll get you some pants. Your pants are pretty terrible. So let's get some kid pants going on here. Make like a couple. I mean, they're kids. They go through them fairly quickly. There's some visitors turning up. Do they have components? Because if the answer to that is yes, they're the most exciting people I've seen in ages. Also, just while I happen to be looking at it, why don't we go get all of that heal root as well? We'll wait for them to pile in. Now, obviously, I'm hoping for a nice trader who might have some components. And we've got a good bit of art going on. Got a lot of jade sculptures over here, so that's working out pretty well. But if we had more, that would be good too. The more art, the better, and that way I can have, more components if anyone actually pops by. The tigers are doing well. The tigers seem to be doing fine. Someone in comments said put up another blackboard, they'll learn faster. Possibly, could look at doing that. It's not a terrible idea. Get the baby trained up to do, non-baby related things like killing people. Although, Baby, what is your melee skill these days? Because it's absurd. Yeah, it's 4. The kid is 6. She's 6. And she can, well, she's not a prize fighter. Let's not go crazy here. But she could hold her own. Okay, you put her up against an amateur boxer, an amateur, not a professional, not someone who's been training for years. All right, let's just cut to the chase. You put Baby in a street fight, that could go 50-50. The kid might take whomever it is out. Wraith, what are you up to these days? You are cooking meals. Excellent, that's a great idea. Why are we storing food over here? I must have taken you off task on something, and that sort of happened. We do want to get the chip analyzed at some point. We've got that signal chip from the Diablos threat, and yeah, that could have gone better, but we won't rehash history, will we? No. We will forge forward, as we do here. And forge forward. Are those visitors here yet? I could really use some components. Beta, where are you going? What are you doing? Oh, you're making blocks. How many of those do we really need these days? Oh, more than I thought. Okay, we're not actually that good on the stone blocks there. Hey, guys, where did the visitors go? Oh, they're down here now. They're down here. Okay, Dweeb, why don't you go have a little chat with them? Maybe they'll have a component. A single component would be fantastic right now. I will take anything they've got. They have no components. Okay. Neat. Thanks. I have a catfish. That's unexpected. I mean, I know we're doing fishing. I just didn't think we'd come up with a catfish. What do you have? You've got herbal medicine and pemmican and some smoke leaf joints and an obsidian breach axe. Oh, I should give that to Baby. That'd be awesome for the kid. And a pila, and that is about it. Do we have any garbage clothes we can dump on these people? Yeah, get rid of that, get rid of that. Anything around the 50% mark, let's just dump all of that stuff. That can go. Yeah, just get rid of all this. That's definitely going. Yeah, that's all good. There's 95 right there. Sell you a little bit of ambrosia, and I'll take all of your herbal medicine because there's no real reason not to. And I will just gut you of all of your money. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate that. Good job there, team. Dweeb, well done with the negotiating. And what are you going to do now? You're going to go sow some rice. Okay, fair. We've got the rest of these turned off. Yeah, we're just going to see if we can maybe get some last-minute rice before winter hits. Okay, move things on optimistically faster and hope that the mining is going to go well. I did want to, well, again, optimistically add to the SS gift box by putting thrusters on it, because right now we can't go anywhere, but guess what? Those are going to require components. 4 apiece, to be precise, so nothing we're really going to do with that. You're up here. Okay, yeah, there we go. Stillwater's getting in to the components here. So there's like probably 8 that we're going to pull out of all of this. which is not bad. If we found some more in here, that would obviously be ideal. Baby, you're going to have to sit on the whole not having pants thing. I mean, you technically have pants, but they're like your baby pants, and you burst out of them is probably what's happened there. Also, we need to get these trade beacons going on, because otherwise, if the space people call, we can't sell them things in space, which is no good. Nobody likes that sort of thing. Anyone want to move those components over to the mech gestator, by the way? P.S. I think the Tigers might be doing that. Tigers are great like that. The visitors are leaving, and Wraith's in, punching a mountain down. Wraith, are you actually any good at that? I mean, you have a skill in it. Stillwater, again, a skill in this. There we go. This is what we wanted. Okay, the components are being brought back home. They'll get loaded into all the things that we need components for. Okay, we're working on the multi-analyzer. That's great. And then we can get into fabrication. Yay, we can make our own components. Guess what I don't have to make anything like a fabrication bench? Oh, components. It's fun when we have fun. It's a good time around here. I don't have enough to make the multi-analyzer. I can't make any of these things. I need, like, several decent traders to be coming by. Like, not one or two. I need a lot of traders to be coming by. Let's continue to destroy the local ecosystem. P.S., by the way, new thought. Continue to chop, like, any trees down, because I'm working on a dormitory over here. A budding artist is coming by. Combo Coyote Minosa. Fun. Great. I'm going to broadly ignore you. The last thing I want to do is take time out of my life talking to a budding artist. That just sounds like a recipe for a really, really bad day. I know you're saying I don't have enough wood. We will. We will reasonably soon. And I should also put some more end tables in there, too. All right, Stillwater, you're down here teaching baby. What were you teaching baby? You're learning a lesson of what? Because Stillwater's left. Stillwater's out, kid. I don't know what you're learning a lesson of. You're just staring at a blackboard. There's not even anything written on it. Your pants are falling apart. I probably should have left you in the tube. But here we are. Oh my goodness, we're actually building our mech gestator. And I think we've got one subcore. So I could make, like, one thing. Basically, I can make one thing. Dweeb, where are you these days? You're you're teaching a lesson in social. That's optimistic of you. Dweeb, you're not actually that good. You're social of 4. I mean, I guess that's better than a social of 0, teaching a lesson of social. But Dweeb, could you go decode the Whoozy McWhat's-it thing there? Where did we actually put that thing? Where is what's that called? A signal chip? Do I see it in there? I don't immediately see it. Signal chip. Yeah, there we go. Where's that live? Oh, it's up there, because I actually put it on a shelf where I'd know where it was at all times. Good for me. Oh, it's already analyzed. Never mind. We already did that. Never mind. Just go about your business. Dweeb, teach baby to be social. Ignore the fact that her pants are falling off. It's really... They grow so quickly, Dweeb. Wow, Dweeb got social level 5. Dweeb... Is this one of those situations where the master is learning more from the pupil? Is this like a kung fu movie? Has the pupil surpassed the master? Baby, talk to me. Literally, talk to me. No, still social of 0. Okay, but we're getting there. We might get a social of 1 before the lesson is over. We might just get a social of 1 out of you. There you go. Social of 1. You can now talk to a human. Good job, kid. Well done. Where are the tigers supposed to be? In the home zone. I might let you roam a little farther, because then you can, feed yourself. I'm gonna put you guys in unrestricted, so you will go kill things and eat them. And I don't have any more male tigers that are not neutered. That's a bit of a problem, because now we won't get more tigers. Now we're just down to all the Tonys. All right, well, we're going to have to cross that bridge when we come to it, because we can't reverse that procedure, right? Are you male? Yeah, we can't reverse that procedure. I know we can't, because we can't do it on humans here. No, we cannot do that. Never mind. Sorry, I took bits of you off. Apparently, I actually needed them after all. Also, there's no flooring in there. Let's fix that immediately. Thank you very much. No, fix that. Thank you. Fix the things here. Wood's coming in to do the floors over here. And now what? More components. This is done. So what did I need? I kind of wouldn't mind having another Militor. I never remember to use them. Let me be clear. I never remember to use them. But the idea of them is great. the concept of having just a robot I can throw in front of everything else is fantastic. So, let's give it a shot. You know what? Let's give it a shot here. Let's make another Minotaur. What's the worst that could happen? Dweeb, what are you up to these days? You're reading a book. Why don't you go work at the gestator? Okay, why don't you just go pop one of those Minotaurs out? We're going to super try and absolutely really, really try and remember to use them this time, because that was the whole point of this, is we're going to have lots of robots, and the robots will do our work for us. There's no flooring under there. That's making me a little nuts. But we don't, really, do we? No. We just throw tigers at our problem, like any sensible person would do. We just throw a tiger at our problem, which honestly is what I would do in the real world. Like, you got tigers. Like, well, why am I going to bother with robots then? I've got tigers. I think we've got all the components we're going to get out of this. We've done the multi-analyzer. Woot! I don't have anything to multi-analyze because I can't multi-analyze. All right, what could we be working on? Why don't you get started on standard mech tech? And we'll need a lot more stuff for that, because we're going to need a whole different gestator thing for that. But at least get it going, and we can, maybe one day have the concept of the things that we need to do. A masterwork button-down shirt. The best shirt in the galaxy. Fun. Can you work on the kid's pants? Because the kid needs some pants here. In fact, why don't we bump the kid pants above regular pants? Okay, let's get the kid dressed. It's a little weird around here. So I can't do a multi-analyzer. There's no concept of that happening anytime in the near future. But if I wanted to, I need 8 components. I have everything else. I just need the 8 components. Maybe we start bisecting a different mountain, and we can kind of tag team this, a shaman merchant. Probably not going to have components. They're mostly into the hardcore narcotics, as I recall. Oh, there's some steel over here. We can get that. I mean, it's not a component, and it's nowhere close to a fabrication bench, because I need components to make a fabrication bench, so I can make my own components. You see the problem there. But we'll check out the merchants and see what they've got for sale. Dweeb, apparently you can talk to people better now. Look at it, you're teaching people how to talk to people. It's a great day. Go trade with these guys, see if they've got anything decent. Or if bare minimum, maybe take some money off of them. I'd love to have some more money around here. I don't suppose you've got components, do you? No, didn't think so. No, I'm not really sure why I thought you would. You got ducks, which is fun. You got ducks. So, what do you have? Do you have any good books, maybe? Nope. Nope, no good books. Oh, the Venom Talon. I gotta give that to the kid, too. That'll be great for punching people with venom. Yeah, nothing really going on here. I've still got the one catfish. A little weird. The one catfish. I'm going to sell you the Happy Tree Seed. Because I don't want it. I don't want to deal with dryads right now. And not much else, really. There's not really much you have that I want. Actually, I might take some more plasteel off of you. That's never going to be a bad idea. So if I wanted to sell you a bunch of sculptures, like that kind of sculptures, how much are you going to want for all of that plasteel? Okay, I can work with this. Why don't you have all of our ambrosia, and then also have another sculpture or 2? So I walk out with a good chunk of money and a really good chunk of plasteel. Yeah, I'm fine. That all works out really, really well. Neutroamine. I don't actually have any neutroamine. Why don't I just get a little bit? I'm not doing medicine production right now, but I'd like the option to do it in the future. So some neutroamine, a whole bunch of plasteel, and then some money. What is this over here? That's just a regular recurve bow. Take it. Take it. We might be able to sell it for half of a silver or something like that. Butch, I see you're watching TV. Is that really the best use of your time? It is a really good rec room, though. I mean, I would be in there. It's a really nice rec room. And why are we not putting the books over there? By the way, is there a reason we're not putting books over on the bookshelf? Where the books live? Somebody get on that? It annoys me when things are not in their proper shelves. We've got, what do we get here? Heal root? Okay, good. And we still got a little bit of ambrosia that's going to come into. Beta, what is your problem today? What's Beta's problem today? Psychite withdrawal. Okay. Okay, I don't know how to help you with that right now. You literally just had a shaman merchant, dude. They often have narcotics. Just check them out again. You didn't actually look for Psychite tea or anything like that. Yeah, Beta's going to have a flip out. Did you have any Psychite tea? No. Juggernaut serum, bioferrite. That's about it. No No narcotics of any kind. Okay, never mind. Beta, you're gonna have to sort your own nonsense out. Yeah, it's the whole. Oh, you had an ambrosia tolerance too. Well, I just sold all of those. We've apparently finished making all of our sculptures, so obviously let's start some more. Beta's on a food binge. That's fine. That's fine. We're kind of back up to speed with food these days. We're okay on food. Food is happening. That being said, should we be killing anything? Yeah, absolutely. Alpacas. Go ahead and get those, and get that turkey as well. Nobody likes those things. A scout is wandering by. Boy, we are in a very, very popular crossroads, aren't we? Everyone's just swinging by to check out the SS gift box. It's very boxy. I have a single component spare? Are you kidding me? I have one spare component? Oh, it's like Christmas. What do I do with it? I don't even know what to do with that. Nothing right now. Could put one more bed up in there. Like over here-ish. Now, let's focus on just making it nicer in here. This is a nothing room. This is just for in case we get a refugee quest or something similar where I've got to house people. At least we will have somewhere to house them that is not, you know, the ground. I could put maybe a piece of art up in there too, make it a little bit prettier. Beta, you just kind of do your jam. You do whatever it is you feel around here. I'm going to go check out the mining expedition. Yeah, nothing in here, except that steel. All right, let's set up to start carving up some other areas here. So how about we started doing this one? I should just let him finish one thing, but we're not. We're just simply not doing that. And then you go down like, I don't know, that, and carve into there, see if there's anything that lives in there. And then bring another one down like that. Okay, they'll figure something out in there. All right, what else could I be doing with my time right now, apart from apparently fishing for catfish? Nothing, really. I'm just waiting for a merchant who shows up with components. Or some sort of magical vein of components that I can take advantage of. It's really all about components. We did get that gold mined out. That's nice. There's like 120, 130 some odd gold in there. That's a pretty good gig. And nothing particularly terrible has happened recently, which is making me very, very suspicious. Very suspicious. But nothing is awful right now. How's the Mechanitor doing? 21 hours until that is done. Okay, cool. And then eventually we can get working on this standard mech tech. So again, the other stuff, the large charger, the large thingamajiggy, the large this, the large that. Cyclops might be fun. Frontline combat mechanoid. Large optical array. Counter shield attacks. Long time to lock on a target, but once locked on, it fires an endless barrage of shield-piercing beams. So I have to have one. 120 steel, 40 plasteel, 5 components, and a standard subcore. Okay, well, good news, I bought all that plasteel. And I'll need the large recharger for that. I need a lot of things for this. A lot of things. I would like to get that Mech Commander helmet so I can do more robots. Dweeb can be in charge of more robots. And then what after that? Maybe go into medicine production. That's not a terrible idea. Could backtrack a little bit and get a few things back here. Those would go very, very quickly, like turrets or mortars. You've got 4 mortar barrels, and you don't have the ability to make mortars. I know, I don't, Dave. You're right. It's because I'm never really sure if we're staying here. We've moved multiple times. I mean, this looks very solid right now. I say very solid. Well, we've got this weird quiet time. This would be a really good opportunity to start taking some of these walls down and making them into something sturdier. So how about we just do that a little bit piecemeal? How about there's some granite, granite walls. Granite, yeah. How about we just do like a little bit at a time over here, maybe a little bit down here. That was probably a terrible idea. Cancel that, because that's going to open up the walls on both sides. Just in case of roof collapse, let's not do the thing that I just said we were going to do. You can do a granite wall in there, and I'll deal with the lamp when they take it down. I'll find the lamp somewhere and put a lamp back up in your room. Let's just do a little piecemeal reconstruction around here. Why don't we do some maybe like up here, like do that much, and we'll kind of pick at it over time while we've got nothing else going on right now. Baby's in a go frenzy. Hey, baby, do you want a venom talon? You want to have like a venom talon? I think that'd be fun for you. So let's install. Where's my venom talon? There we go. Yeah, your left middle finger. You're basically going to give people the finger in combat. Oh, exotic goods. Now that sounds like someone who might have a few more components around here. Now this would be the part of the program with Baby getting a Venom Talon, where regular viewers will be expecting me to drop a safety save, because we don't lose colonists to dice rolls, okay? And also, we don't lose important and valuable bionic attachments to dice rolls. And again, if it was a live stream, I would drop a safety save. But in this run, I think I'm going to deal with what I've got, because that's where the geniusosity shines, isn't it? Who actually does Doctor? Beta, you're half insane. Why don't you go deal with Baby, and I'm going to go check out these guys. So it's a trade ship. Dweeb, you need to get on the space phone down here. No, don't summon the Diabolus threat. We've had problems with that in the past, haven't we? Call Macy's. They're having a parade around Thanksgiving, usually. Yeah, Beta, go deal. Yeah, we got herbal medicine. It's not a very good hospital. I don't have hospital beds. I don't have the machine that goes ping. I don't have sterile floors. I've just got Beta and a dream, basically components. You have 16 of them. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Right, now what? Don't sell tigers, obviously. You've actually got Psych IT. I will take that, because that will actually chill Beta out for a while. How about I take, I don't know, like 30 of those off of you? And what else? I love the exotic goods traders. They always have the goodies. Brain wiring. Oh, hello, Joy Wire. Problem is, I don't have a lot to sell them. That's the thing. What kind of books do you have? Medieval weaponry, so long blades, okay. Drunkard's Diary is just recreation. Melee, I could get Baby even better at melee. Cooking is obviously cooking, and this is psychophagy, and it makes you insane. Neat. You have a nose, an ear, a jaw. I'm pretty sure I've got people who need both a nose and an ear. Yeah, the thing is, I just don't have a lot to sell you. I can sell you this one sculpture. I really do want that Psych IT. But boy, do I want a bionic ear. Or a nose. Okay, I'm willing to spend a little bit of money here, because we made some good money on the last guys. Oh, I'd love to have brain wiring. That is a lot of money, though. That's so much money. No, probably pass on it. Let it go. Let it slide. I could sell them the Sentience Catalyst. I'm not that impressed by them. I mean, when Odyssey came out and you're like, Sentience Catalyst, I'm seeing Sentient Tiger. I'm seeing a tiger who is effectively a colonist. What it really is they're just easier to train and they retain their training longer. That's nice. It's not the end-all, be-all. You know what? I'm going to sell one of those. I'm going to sell one of those. All right, just one. Just one. That's fine. Because maybe... What would I want out of this? Maybe the cooking one would be a good idea. It would never going to be a bad idea to have more people cooking. The long blade one is cheap. But boy, I'd really love that brain wiring. Throw a few joy wires in people, and all of a sudden, nobody's having any problems that day. No, pass. Keep your money. There might be something even better that you want later. There probably won't be, but there might be something even better that you want later. Beta, we've got tea in stock. So when you're done with that, you can actually have your psychite problem dealt with, at least temporarily, until we run out of it and you go into withdrawals again. So 16 components should be enough, more than enough actually, to buy me the thingamajig, the multi-analyzer there. So multi-analyzer, pop that right here. Boom. You're saying I don't have enough components. They're on the ground outside. I assure you we will have them momentarily. And that's almost as good as that research room is really going to get. I could give my researcher a lab coat. That would be a slightly better benefit. But this is, we've got sterile tiles, we've got the multi-analyzer, we've got the high-tech research bench. This is about as good as that's going to get. Please don't mess this up, by the way, Beta, because I haven't dropped a safety save. I'd really rather not lose a colonist to a dice roll. Yes, I mean, you can alter the dice roll by making it a better hospital, but ultimately it is a dice roll. There's always a chance of failure. So let's see what happens. Okay, cool. Not only did we do that successfully, but Beta gained a medical skill there, a medical point. So you now have a Venom Talon. I've got a 6-year-old who poisons people. It's a good day. Hey, Dweeb, I just saw the Melitor is done. Why don't you go get that out of the Huzimik, what's it there? Yeah, get the Melitor, thank you. And we'll put you in the home zone. Yeah, so and also auto repair yourself too. Just kind of patrol the home zone, please. All right, that's something. I won't remember to use it, but that's something. And then also keep up with the murders. So I think a raccoon could go. Yeah, maybe a couple of rabbits. I mean, food is okay right now, but it's never going to hurt to have even more food coming in. That's the whole point of food. It's not that you eat food once. You're like, yeah, I've had enough food forever. No, it's like you eat food once. You're like, I'm going to need to eat again later today. And if not later today, definitely tomorrow. And if not tomorrow, then things are starting to get squirrely. If we're in day 3 and I haven't eaten, I am very, very upset about that and possibly not medically well. Toxic skewer. Toxic skewer. Toxic spewer for pay. What do you want? What do you got? Okay. We're going to activate a site to harass me. This toxic spewer, blanketing the whole region in poison. And there's an enemy. Okay, with 2 imps? That's it? 2 imps? That don't seem right. That doesn't seem right at all. 2 imps? Okay. Obviously, toxic spewer bad, but 2 imps. That's fairly easy. And I could get a skill trainer for shooting, a book about learning to make hardcore narcotics, and a bunch of jade. Or a bunch of silver. Boy, that is a lot of silver. I feel like I want to do this, but would I rather just have flat-out money? Or do I want all this stuff? I mean, how often I'm not really going to be making Wake Up. A skill trainer in shooting is actually very good, and that jade is very good. We can keep making some statues with that. Well, this is a terrible idea, so obviously I'm going to accept that. And then show me where these people are. Hopefully they're not very far away, because I didn't really plan for that. I might have to do some very quick work to the SS gift box here. Okay, hold that thought. How many? I've got 17 components left. Neat. Did we put the components in the multi-analyzer yet? No. Okay, so 8 of those are accounted for in the sense they're going to be used down there. I need to get some thrusters going on this thing, though. So I would like to put structure there and there for eventual thrusterization. And then let's start carving this. Actually, how much do I really need to carve this up? Also, we have no fuel. We have no fuel whatsoever. Do I got a fuel-making thing? Have we done that yet here? I don't believe we actually have. You could search for it, Dave. You could actually... There's a search thing. You've used it in the past. What is that? Biofuel? No, not Dio. Not Dio. All right, bio... No, I do not have a biofuel Who's McWhat's-It. So, do I have enough components to do all of this? He's not really sure. But I could do biofuel refinery. That is only 3 components. Ooh. This is, I got a lot of components here being accounted for. Tell you what. Why don't you just back burner this for right now? I know that stops us from getting into making our own components, but I want to get these things all done. Now, where is this thing? That's the more important part. Where is it? Oh, it's literally next door. No, we're gonna walk. That's fine. Oh, the pods are here. Cool. Okay. Jump to that. We're just gonna walk. It'll be fine. It's literally across the street. Okay. First of all, I didn't actually notice where the pods landed. I really should have paid attention to that sort of thing. There they are. They're right there. Okay. So park that stuff all in there. Good. Cool. Which one of you? There it is. The skill trainer for shooting. Who would benefit from that? Dweeb would benefit. That'd be nice. Dweeb, why do you not have a weapon? Did you drop it at some point? Could you go get one, please? Jeez, I really don't have a lot of good weapons, do I? Here, where's your bio-coated auto pistol that you walked in the door with? There it is. Okay, go get that. It's a masterwork. Lumpy, you're very good. You've got a rifle, beta. I've got to get better weapons. That's got to be a priority. You're already pretty good at shooting. Chella is amazing at shooting. Oh, Chella, that's why you've got the heavy SMG. You're definitely coming on the trip. You're so coming on this trip. Actually, all of these people are pretty good at shooting. You've got a rifle, Stillwater, you've got a shotgun, and you're amazing. Wraith, you could definitely benefit from that. No lie there. Butch doesn't do that sort of thing. I should give it to the baby. You're already up and shooting 1. Baby Black. Oh, you have an amazing name. We're never changing your name, Baby Black. I'm not going to send you on the trip. But no, you're going to be mostly melee. No, I think Wraith. Wraith is the best contender here to benefit with this. Although Dweeb, that would kind of shoot you up into the higher echelon. Let's give it to... I'm going to give it to Dweeb. So, Dweeb, you go get that. And then we're going to put a team together to go deal with this nonsense. It's going to get the SS gift box going to ride over there, but it is literally across the street. I think we're going to be over there in about an hour. So, Dweeb, what are you going to get out of this? 7 to 9. Ooh. That wasn't very good, was it? That wasn't very good at all. All right, well, let's get this done. We're going over. So... form a caravan from here to there. All right. So we'll take Dweeb because then we'll take the 2 Militors with us. And then definitely Chella. Chella's just a murder machine. Maybe Smog can come with us and still... Actually, should I just take Tigers? Should I just take some Tigers with us? I can't see why I wouldn't. I've got Militors and Tigers. Yeah, Butch, you come and you bring a few Tigers. Okay, bring those Tigers with you. And then travel supplies. Sure, that many. Alpaca meat for the Tigers, fine meals. Really need all those fine meals? How about we don't have fine meals? How about we take like a bunch of regular meals? Alright, I don't really even feel like putting together packaged survival meals. So, and then you can have a few of these too. We don't need nearly this many. But I just like over-clicking it so the game doesn't yell at me and say, oh, no, you don't have enough stuff. Okay. Yeah, send that. Send that. 1.4 days of food. I'm pretty sure we're going to be fine. I'm pretty sure we are going to be fine. Thank you very much. So confirm that. Everybody go. Everybody kind of get your stuff together here and go. Also, Dweeb has dumped that meat on the floor. Rice plant has died because of poison. Yeah, we're working on it. We're going to go, like, right now-ish. So, Butch, you grab some Tigers. Chella, you just make sure you're heavily, heavily armed. Grab the Militors. This is all going to be a good time. This is mostly going to be a Militor Tiger party, if I have anything to say about it. And I do. I'm actually the one playing the game. Everything is very green. It's very, very green around here. That's because we're all going to die with the toxic waste and the whatnot. But we're going to go deal with it. It's going to be great. Everyone's going to have a good time. The Tigers are out the door. The Militors are out the door. Everybody's ready to go. There we go. Okay, there we go. And I'm pretty sure they're going to be there in seconds. This is like literally across the street. I don't even really need to go back to this map, but I will. I could keep everyone inside temporarily, but I think we're going to resolve this very, very soon. Just as I'm saying it, they're probably pulling up there. Also, we've knocked down a bunch of walls during toxic waste. Cool. So I can summon the War Queen. We're not really going to go ahead and do that right now. We're just going to get into mortars. We had enough trouble with the Diabolus. With the War Queen. Yes, we're at the toxic spewer. We're very excited about that. So let's see what's going on here. Where's the team up here? All right, everybody come over here. There's Gavin. Gavin the Imp. Come on over here. Everybody move over here. And we're going to shoot Gavin the Imp. Ideally, without taking a whole lot of damage. Yeah, they figured out we're here. And let's go ahead and release the Tigers. The Militors move very, very slowly. That's an issue. Good news, we've got Tigers. So, release the Tigers. Release. Tigers away. Tigers ahoy. Go, Tigers. Go, Tigers. Yeah, go attack these guys. Go ahead. There you go. Tigers are away. Tigers are in. Maybe you are obviously not trained to kill at this point. So, you versus Tiger. I don't think that's going to end well for you. Why don't you guys focus on this guy over here so we don't accidentally shoot Tigers. Oh, yeah, you're dead. You guys... No. You guys attack... No, attack... Okay, just do your jam. Just do whatever. Okay, attack that guy. There we go. Oh, he's got fire. Oh, that was rather fussy of him. They're dead. Okay. The area is not safe. That's not correct. We haven't actually dealt with the threat. So come on over here, everybody. The fire will spread a little tiny bit in that it... you. Are you any good? Are you good enough to take home with us? Are you going to be dead soon? Yeah, you're going to be dead, like, wicked soon. Yeah, it's hardly worth it. Okay, everybody come over here. We're not summoning the War Queen. Stop asking me to do that. That's a terrible idea. It's a very, very silly idea. Why is the Minotaur in the middle of the water here? Butch, could you come over here, please? What do you mean, no path? Okay, fine. I own this. Now go there. Butch, can you go over here, please? I'm assuming that's where the Whoozimicwhatsit is. It is. Okay. So I don't end up... I have nowhere to shoot here. So let's go ahead and deconstruct some of this. And then take everybody off draft. So undraft all of you. Butch is going to have a quick nap. Good move, Butch. Good move. You're just going to have a real quick snooze there. There we go. Okay, all of those problems have been solved. Dweeb, what are you doing? Oh, you're having a snack. Okay, the problem with that is everybody needs to kind of line up again here. So line up, say, here. All right, and Butch, you don't actually shoot anything, so you can go stand over there with your tigers. Okay, just huddle up with the tigers. The three of you. Dweeb, you did get a weapon, right? No, you never actually picked that up. Super. I didn't actually give you enough time to do that. Dweeb, here's the thing you could do. Go, we own everything, Dweeb. So go, I don't know, just go hang out by the door. See if there's anything cool over there. It might be something good. Okay, yeah, you guys just shoot that. And the Minotaur, actually, you could be shooting that as well. So go ahead and shoot that. There you go. I don't know where the other Minotaur got himself off to. I'm sure it's absolutely fine, and there'll be no problems whatsoever. What have you got down here? A bioferrite ritual mask. Well, it's not tainted. And a wooden war mask. Okay. And we own this, by the way. Tweeb, go see what's going on in here. It's probably nothing spectacular, but you never know. We've got a little bit of pemmican. Yeah, no reason not to. We've got a cloth broad wrap. It's awful, but we'll take it. All right, Dweeb, come back down here. And we're just going to wait for this thing to get destroyed. Oh, there's the other Minotaur. You finally decided to show up. Good for you. So why don't we have you shoot this? Thank you. All right, and this will explode within the fullness of time, really. We're just going to wait for that to go boom, and then we have no more toxic waste ever again. This is a fairly innocuous one. It was the 2 imps thing that sold the deal. It's like, I think I can take out 2 imps. I think I'm fine on that. The tigers who got injured, how badly injured? Yeah, you didn't even get a bruise, not even a scratch. You got a few burns from the fire dude, but I think you're going to be fine. No danger there, really. Anytime you wanted to blow up 33, 32, and you should probably be getting ready to explode. You're going to do your I'm getting ready to explode thing. No, you're just going to explode. Cool. All right, great. That's going to make life real handy then. We'd like to leave. The thing is, we'd like to leave. We'd like to go away. Any time now. There we go. All right, so let's reform the caravan. We're done here. So reform that, and you're going home. It's going to take you about a minute and a half to get over there. Obviously, all of you guys, I could take you, but I'm pretty sure you're going to die on the way. Now, what's here? I could take home a bunch of steel. Can I hold that? Yeah, I can. Oh, there's a component. Oh, dang. There's some plasteel. All right, and what was the things I actually wanted? The hat. And that hat is actually worth some money. This hat's really worth some money. And then that, and yeah, sure, bring all of these things home. Cloth duster. I can't see why not. That and that. Actually, don't bring the 57% thing home. You're just going to immediately burn that or sell it or something. We'll leave Gavin here. I think Gavin's fine where he is. So good. A little bit of plasteel, some steel, some components. And then, sure, take the pemmican and take the alpaca meat. Okay, cool. Everybody off. Off you go. Have a good time, kids. All right. And this green should be fading very soon because we've gotten rid of the toxic spewer. So anytime that wants to go away, that would be fine. All right, get things moving a little bit quicker here. And the team is going to be back momentarily. We're putting the walls back up, which is very encouraging. It was probably a bad idea to take down the wall, in the middle of the toxic buildup. And the biofuel refining thing is... I still need more components. I want the thrusters on this thing, just in case we've got to move quickly. I want to be able to get out of here, so I might have to temporarily sacrifice the multi-analyzer. And if we're going to have the thrusters, we're going to need fuel, to fill the tanks. Because right now, I think we can go like 2 tiles, and that's about it. So this is priority, unfortunately. That is my top priority right now. Constructobot's doing that. Where's the team? They should be pulling in. Yeah, they're basically pulling in right now. They'll be here in seconds. So the quest for components continues to continue and doesn't stop continuing. The path to building them myself. Let's re-examine that idea. Yeah, the caravan is here. That's cool. So the path to building them myself is going to be putting up the multi-analyzer. All right, that requires an amount of components. And then putting up the fabrication bench. And that requires, 12 components? 12 components to put that up. And at that point, I could finally start making my own components. So that's, I believe it's 8 for this, 12 for that. So a minimum of 20 components to start making my own at all. These walls are coming together nicely. That's good. Where did your lamp go? Yeah, sorry, we kind of took your lamp down accidentally there. I don't immediately see it, so I'm just going to build you another one rather than searching for it, because that's how my brain works sometimes. So let's put up another wall lamp right here. You can never have enough lamps. If we got extra lamps, that's cool. We'll have extra lamps. That's fine. The tigers seem to be fine. Nobody seems to need any medical attention for that. This will be done momentarily, and on that, let's make sure we're destroying the local ecosystem to make sure that we have wood to make the biofuel, the chem fuel. And the toxic spew has gone away. We are no longer toxic. The plants will come back eventually. That's probably an excellent place to call it on RimWorld for today. Guys, do please keep the comments coming in. Let me know what you're thinking of this. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours. We'll see you next time. Citizens Dropgo, everything is under control. This is not a fire. This is not a fire. This is an aggressive urban redevelopment program. Increase the boa constrictor education rating. Big snake, keep away. Are y'all smarter now? Oh, you have a migraine or a rattlesnake bite. Well, this is wicked simple, Linda. Have you been bitten by a snake? If the answer is no, then it's a migraine. No, I'm waving, though.
Oh,
I'm waving.
Now. That's exciting.
I'm waving very frantically.
How are you doing that?
Now,
How are you doing that?
I can't with this.
Oh.
I can't.
This is it. Right. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you.
Okay. Well, thanks for tuning in.